I'm Hannah Walker. I'm a female fitness coach with a passion for female hormones, which is why we are here to bust out this workout to make you a machine in midlife. So all you need is a space the size of an exercise mat and a set of dumbbells. If your dumbbells are 2 bean cans, if they are 2 bottles of water, this is perfect because you are coming to this workout to work to your strength and your ability. So if you need to do the lower body exercises just body weight, then that is fine. So make this work for your strength and your ability. So today's workout is 30 minutes long. We are going to do 10 exercises and we are doing them for 3 rounds. Each exercise has 1 minute and you're going to work hard for 40 seconds and then rest for 20 seconds. In that 20 seconds, we'll be changing over to the next exercise and I will be yelling at you what that is and if there are any adaptations to it, if I think they're needed. Otherwise, we'll just crack on. So I am going to shut that door because that is going to slam in the wind, and then we are going to start with some mobilizing. So down onto your mats. Highly recommend putting some tunes on. I am going to coach you through every exercise, but get the music on because it could just get a bit much of me, like so nice long stride between that back knee and that front foot, and you are going to push forwards really gently through your hips as you reach up to the sky. You'll feel this through your hip flexors here, and then you're just going to sit back on this one. If you can only come to here, that is fine. You will feel this through your hamstrings at the back of your straight leg. If you can come all the way down, then this is great, but it depends where you feel it the most. None of this should be painful. If you are tight, you are going to feel a fair stretch, really a little bit of discomfort, but this should not be super painful. Good, and then sit back on these ones. Good. And again, we're going to do 5 this side, 5 the other side. Good, so these are just perfect to get everything moving. If you've been sat down all day, or if you have just woken up and you're doing these in the morning, then it's just good to get everything mobilized before we warm up. Change legs, so same thing, nice long stride between that back knee and that front foot, and we're just gonna stretch forward and reach up to the sky. You might find one side is a little bit tighter than the other, and then we're going to come back on that one. I'm sort of leaving them there because I feel a better stretch through them sometimes when they're higher up. Sometimes I need to go back a bit further, but just make this work for you. This is your workout for your ability. If you're struggling with something and you have to make an amend to it, then that is fine. I don't know what's happened to my mat. It looks like a dog's been gnawing at it, which it absolutely hasn't because we're allergic, so we can't get a dog. What a shame. Can't have another piece of responsibility in my life. The kids are enough. Right, get it in. Then we'll do one more. Just going forwards. And then sitting back on that one again. Good, and then we're going to go onto all fours. Hands stacked under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and you're just going to have one leg out to the side, and we gently rock back and forth. Back and forth sounds very British, very traditionally English. And you should feel this one in your inner thigh. You might not feel too much, it might feel fine, but if you do feel a bit of a tightness, that is fine. We're just getting all of that moving. And then same on the other side. So just bring that knee in, send the other leg out, and then we are doing the same thing, just gently rocking back. Good stuff. Well done. So this is all, I always think the mobility, the stretching, the warm-up, it's all the boring stuff that you can't really be bothered to do, but it's so good for you and it's so important because it will help you just not get injured, basically. Right, then we are nice long stride between that back knee and front foot. Opposite hand to front foot goes on the floor, spare hand goes under your armpit all the way to the sky. So follow that hand round with your eye line. Then you get a nice rotation through your spine. We are stretching through the hips. We are mobilizing your spine, giving it a bit of thoracic rotation. Good stuff. We'll do a couple more and then we're going to change sides. I feel like I'm getting hay fever, weirdly. I'm filming this in the evening and I feel like it's sometimes when the sun goes down and then the pollen drops. Right, same again. Nice long stride between that back knee and that front foot. Opposite hand to foot on the floor, spare hand under the armpit, out to the sky. Good. I've realised I'm wearing the shorts that roll up, but that are very annoying. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. My life is so hard. Yeah, good. And it's one thing I keep thinking about loads at the moment is that the more you use your body, the easier everything becomes. I think there's a real sort of myth, and I do think it's to do with my mum's generation a little bit, of like you wear your body out, you'll wear your joints out, you know, you don't want to overdo it because, you know, you're getting older, you're in midlife now, you'll wear yourself up. It's the worst thing we could do. The more we move, the stronger we are, the stronger our joints are. It's just that whole, watch your knees. But if your knees are okay because you strengthened your quads, your hamstrings and your calves, then that's perfect. Right, on all fours, knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and we're just going to send your spine to the sky, tuck your chin, deep breath in, and then you're going to breathe out and drop it down. Again, you are just going to your ability here. So if your back is really tight, you're just going to drop down to where you can. Do not force it down. You're just going to move your spine to its sort of mobility limits, if you like. Good. And then we are going to just drop one more time. And then we're going to go here, so flatten your back, and then you're going to drop your back and roll your shoulders round. Rolly, rolly, roll. I love this one. It's a bit weird, but we love it. Right, then we are going to come up and we are going to get nice and warm. So we're going to start by jogging on the spot. If jogging is a no for you for joints or pelvic floor, then you can step on the spot and you can do everything I'm doing, but just by stepping. So circle one arm forwards. Oh, I've got a little tight hip going on here. Circle it backwards. I know what it is. I just need to keep stretching. I spend my life foam rolling, trigger balling, stretching, theragunning. So back forwards. All the boring stuff. And then backwards again, but all the stuff that keeps you moving. Good, change arms. So circle that one forward. We are just getting your heart rate up, getting all of your joints moving and warm. Circle it backwards. It's not the most exciting warm-ups ever, but they serve a purpose. Good, circle it forward and then back again. Good stuff. And then we are just going to reach to the sky. And then across the body, and then down to the floor, and we're going to go again. So up, reach to the sky. Again, you can just step this one across your body. My hair is well and truly falling out. Down to the floor, and then we're going to swing and knees up. So we can add a jump into this if you want. If your joints or pelvic floor are a no, stick with this, but you can add a little jump in. Just bring those knees up. Good. A few more of these bad boys. And then we are gonna, you can kick back to your bum. I mean, these are awfully shorts, right? Why did I put them back on? Or you can jog it. I'm gonna jog it. And then we're gonna do a couple of reps from, well, sort of 10 reps from the first two exercises. And then we are going to get going. Okay, so we are doing one of the first exercises, let's move them out of the way, is an overhead forward lunge. So you're going to hold your dumbbell in the opposite hand to leg that goes forwards. So you're going to lunge forwards and come back up to standing. So you can, of course, do this body weight. So we'll do 5 on this leg. Imagine this is holding a weight. And actually, when you do it, don't put your hand on your hip. Keep it out. Because when you have your hand on the hip, you have a tendency to lean and wonk. We don't want to be wonky. Okay, the other arm will be up. We're stepping forward to the opposite leg. We are staying hip width apart with your feet. So you are lunging forward on train tracks, not on a tightrope. And you will be able to keep your balance. Good, so from here, you're like driving up, then pushing up on that back leg. Drive up off the front, and that is that. Then we're going to go into some B stance Romanian deadlift. So we will just, to warm up our hamstrings, just have your hands behind your head, knees soft, feet hip width. You're going to send your hips back and then pull forward through your hips. We're going to do this one slightly differently, which I will chat you through when we do it. Good. God, it's warm now. Good, good, good. We'll do a couple more. Then I'm going to set the timer and we're going to get going. So we're going to work for 40 seconds hard, 20 seconds rest. I'm just going to have a very quick drink. Lovely warm water, delicious. Right, okie dokie. Get your dumbbells at the ready. We are doing the overhead forward lunges. So we're going to do one leg at a time, if that makes sense. I'm just going to shut up and do it because you can follow me, so it's fine. Right, 30 minutes. We've got 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Are you ready? Get that dumbbell in one arm, get it over your head, and we're going to lunge down and come back up. These are controlled, nice and controlled. Keep that bicep next to your ear with the lunge. I'm going to show you this side. So that dumbbell stays stacked over your shoulder. Oh, for some reason I can't do them that way around. So nice and controlled. Keep them on the train tracks. Good. I've just got my arm out to the side, mainly so you can see my body, but also, oh, it's getting spicy. 5 seconds. All right, 20 seconds rest, and then we're on the other side. So you're going to change arms, I'm going to change legs. Just mainly so you can see, don't ever have anything on a hip, because you will lean onto it, or on a leg, because you will lean onto that as well. Okay, right, change sides. Dumbbell up. And then we are lunging down, coming back up. Good. These take quite a lot of concentration. Good. So just keep them controlled. Okay, you can do these body weight if you need to. Or if you have a range of weights, you can decide which weight to do. I'm pulling weird faces now. Right, we've got 5 seconds. Gonna do one more. Ooh, they're nice, aren't they? Right, then we are going to do a B stance Romanian deadlift. I'm gonna use both my weights. Feet hip width, 1 foot further back on the toes, and you are gonna do Romanian deadlift. If you want just one weight, have it on the leg that's straight, otherwise, go in with 2. So feet hip width, 1 foot slightly behind on your toes, and then you are focusing all that work through that one hamstring and glute on that front leg. Good. Deep breath in, breathe it out. Back stays nice and straight. Perfect. So keep those weights nice and close to your shins, like you're shaving your leg. You should feel this through your hamstrings and your glutes. Good, 5 seconds. Good, 20 seconds rest, and then we are on to the other side. I'm just gonna wedge my door open with a pillow because I need a bit of air. It's a bit hot otherwise. Okay, what have we got? Right, grab your dumbbells. We are onto the other leg, so feet hip width, send that other leg back onto your toes, hips back and drive up, good. Deep breath in, breathe it out. Keep them nice and close, good. So these are nice and controlled. Good stuff. Okay. So this should all be felt through your hamstrings and your glutes. Nothing through your lower back. Like your back is holding your weights in place, but this shouldn't be where you feel it. Okay. What are we doing now? Okay, we are doing. I'm like, what did I write down? I haven't got my glasses on. Dumbbell clean and press, one side at a time. You're going to clean and press. So that clean. Straight back, hips, shrug. Hips, shrug. Are you ready? To get it there, drive overhead. So here, your hips are super powerful, as are your glutes. Deep breath in, get it to there, drive it overhead, good. Keep that elbow coming down, don't let it wander off for a bag of chips over there somewhere, good. Well done, well done. 15 seconds left. Woo. And then the next exercise is this arm. Good. We've got one or more in us, I think. Perfect. So this one, next exercise is obviously the other arm. All about hips and the shrug. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, not quite. 5 seconds. More time than I thought. Okay, ready? Same again. So hips and shrug, drive it overhead. I'm going to show you from here. Back nice and straight. So you can like tilt your dumbbell down so it's almost vertical when it hits the floor. I'm not saying this makes it a little bit easier, but you don't have to lay it flat on the floor. Still gives you enough space to drive through your legs. Good. Deep breath in. These are going to get spicy. I can tell I've got a weaker left arm. That is for sure. Okay, good. What are we on now? We are on a floor press with a glute bridge. So come onto your mats, lying down. Start with the dumbbells by your sides. At 10 seconds, we're going to go back. Take them with you. Elbows are going to point down. Disastrous hair clip situation. Down towards your hips. Heels close to your bum. Hips up. Squeeze those glutes. Drive overhead. Oh no. Why did I put my hair up like this? Okay, that's better. Good. So keep those heels close to your bum. Hips up. Squeeze your glutes as you do this. Your elbows are going to point down towards your hips a fraction. Then not straight out to the side. And then you're driving those dumbbells over your mid-chest. Good. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. My God, it suddenly feels like it's going 29 degrees suddenly. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Good. Well done. Then we are, yes, this is going to be fun. What we're going to do is, we're going to do hammer curl, both sides. Then we're going to go into one upright row, into the other upright row. So we'll go hammer curls, and then we'll bring it round. Single upright row, single upright row. So feet hip width, knees soft, hips tucked under. You're going to hammer curl to your shoulders. Sorry, snotty as hell. Right, upright, upright. Bring them back to hammer curls. Hammer curl, down, across, upright. Bring that one across, upright row. Good. So the whole time knees are soft, hips are tucked under, glutes are squeezed. Upright row, good. Upright row, perfect. And again, hammer curls. Oh, they were hard. Good. Into the front. Just straighten out that dumbbell. Upright row. Nice. Right, then we're on for mountain climbers and then toe touches with reach. So the mountain climbers we're going to keep nice and slow. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Because then they are much harder. Okay, right. I'm going to get rid of that situation. So, hands stacked under your shoulders. Make your bum like a pancake. It's not very attractive, but it activates your glutes. Good. And then you're just going to pull that knee in. The whole time you should feel this in your abdominals. This will go through your shoulders, of course. And then imagine as you bring that knee in, that your abdominals are like pulling it in. And then you will keep those hips tucked under, and you will feel this in your abs. Okay, good. Keep it going. Keep it nice and slow. We want to make them work. 5 seconds. Okay, good. Well done. And then we have got toe touches with reach. So we are going to be lying on the back, on the back, on your back, on the mat, on your back. There's a lot going on with these stupid bloody shots. Legs up, you can obviously have them there. And then you're just going to reach across. If you feel that too much in your neck, hands behind your head, and you're just going to curl your head and shoulders off the floor. We're going to reach across. The difference is the reaching across is going to activate your obliques, the muscles down the sides of your abdominals. Oh my God, my abs are burning already. Oh, how weak am I? And if you are doing this variant, you're going to work more your rectus abdominis, which is your six-pack muscle down the front. So we've still got some good, solid variation in with the mountain climbers, which work your deep core muscles to stabilize your... Good. Oh! Right, that is round one done. We have 2 more rounds of all of those. So we are back to the lunges. So grab yourself a quick drink. 10 seconds. Chuck a dumbbell out the way. This one goes overhead, hold it overhead. And then we are lunging forwards with the opposite leg to arm that contains the weight. To make this easier, you can bring this to your shoulder and lunge this way. But we are going to try and send ourselves off balance. So we really have to work. Good. I am working. My left arm is like, I don't know what it's doing. Not as strong as my right, that's for sure. Okay, 5 seconds, just. Oh my God, it's getting lower and lower and lower. Right, 20 seconds rest and then we are on to the other side. Well done. Just take these ones slow and controlled. Okay, 10 seconds. Right, get that in the other arm. This is my stronger arm, so let's see how that goes. Right, are we ready? Lunge it forward, send it back, good. Make sure that you are trying to keep your bicep in line with your ear, not touching your ear, but just ensures that your wrist is then stacked over your shoulder. Good. Well done. Keep these going, keep them nice and controlled. Keep that arm nice and strong. One more. Ooh. Good. Then we're going to go into either one dumbbell for the B stance RDLs, or we're going to do 2. We got 10 seconds. Okay. Are you ready? Feet hip width, 1 foot behind on your toes. Dumbbells in front, send those hips back. Pull up through those hips with power. So deep breath in, nice and slow and controlled. Power on the way up, good. Back stays completely flat. Imagine it's a table. Bringing that foot in a bit closer, I feel a bit off balance. Good. We've got 10 seconds. And then we're on to the other side. Good. You might find as we do those more, as you go through the rounds, that you'll actually be able to go a little bit further back with your hips because your hamstrings have warmed up a little bit. Okay, ready? Changing legs, feet hip width, send that foot back and on its toes, hips back, pull up through your hips. Deep breath in. Excellent, keep it going. I feel like I need to exercise a lot of concentration on this side. I'm not sure why. It feels a little bit funny. Okay, 5 seconds. Getting a few more reps. Well, 1. Good. And then we're on for dumbbell clean and press. Each side. I'm gonna have a little drink. It's very hot in the UK. It's like 25 degrees. That's a joke. Hot for me, I'm too British. Right, are you ready? hips and shrug, drive overhead. Good. Deep breath in. So get yourself a nice little rhythm. I'm going to show you this side, hips, shrug, drive overhead. Really disorientates me facing this way, which is weird. Normally face the other way. Good. I want you to see my working arm. Good. Keep a nice rhythm on the go. Think about how powerful your hips are and your shoulder shrug to get that dumbbell on your shoulder. Good. Oh, and we're done. Right, then we're on to the other arm after we have a little 20-second rest. It's always quite good to do single leg things and single arm things just to iron out any potential imbalances. If you're doing things double-sided the whole time, it's really difficult to work out if one side is maybe doing a bit more work for the other side. But when you single them out, you can see where your weaknesses lie. For me, that's my left arm. Good. It used to be a lot weaker. I've managed to up it to the same amount of reps and weight. But it was purely decorative at one point. Now it does some work. Deep breath in. I sort of take 2 breaths. So I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. Good. So think hips and shrug. Last one, good. And then we are down for floor press with glute. Ooh, glute bridges. I'm totally fine, by the way. I'm just really hardcore. Right, heels really close to your bum. Elbows pointing down towards your hips. Push your heel. Oh my God. Just do this, basically. Right. Push through your heels, squeeze your glutes, keep your hips up and drive your dumbbells over your mid-chest. Deep breath in, breathe it out. I literally, in my brain. I don't know if my mouth moves faster than my brain, probably. Deep breath in, readjust those hips, make sure they are up. Make sure those glutes are squeezed hard. Deep breath in. Oh, we're getting a bit of extra glute contraction in whilst working chest and triceps. It's so multitasking, it's unreal. Good, deep breath in, last one. Maybe it means I just need to shut up. Right, then we are doing hammer curls into individual upright rows. It's a wild combo, I made it up. Just thought we could get a bit more into the one exercise. Okay, so dumbbells facing this way, feet hip width, knee soft, tuck your hips, tummy in strong. So you're gonna get them to your shoulders, take them back down, bring that dumbbell across, excuse me, random hiccup. Bring that dumbbell across, upright row, good. So then hammer curl up, bring it down, upright row, upright row. It's like a little dance for the dumbbells. Hammer curl, because it's like you're holding a hammer. Then we just bring it across the body to do the upright row, good. Well done, hammer curl, back down, okay, last one, yes, good. Okay, then we have mountain climbers and toe touches, so we have 20 seconds, oh we haven't actually, that's a complete lie, we now have 10 seconds. So we are down, hands stacked under your shoulders, feet hip width apart, tuck those hips under, you don't want to be here, that is going to engage your core a lot more. And we are going slowly. Imagine your core is pulling your knees in. Good, really focus on feeling that in your core. Every time you bring a knee in, you're destabilizing yourself, making your abdominals work harder. Keep that pancake bum. Well done. Keep it going. We've got 5 seconds. One more. Good, well done. Oh, I can feel it. Then we're going toe touches, or you are just going to do a little head in the hands curly thing, which looks like this. So legs up, or you can have your legs down, hands behind your head, and you're just going to, that was my mat, that was not my butt. curl your head and shoulders off the floor, otherwise you are joining me in the reach over to your toes. So with this one, you are using your abdominals to really get that shoulder blade off the floor. You don't want to reach it, you want to curl it. Oh my God. Note to self, do more core. Good. God. Oh. Such a motivator. Right, 10 seconds. Let's go. Good. Last one. Yes. Oh, I can really feel it. Right, we are now on the final round. Whoop, whoop. We are going into lunges. One overhead weight. I'm just going to try and move that out of the way. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to start with my weakest arm. So weight overhead, feet hip width, lunge forwards, bring it back. If you need to bring this to your shoulder, do the lunges, that's fine. If you need to take them down to body weight, again, absolutely fine. This is your workout for your ability and your strength today. We know as women how much our strength fluctuates and our energy fluctuates throughout the month. So you've just got to work it for you on that day. And if your cycle's gone quite irregular in perimenopause, then you just might just have to take it workout by workout. Turn up, give it what you've got. Oh, this arm. Ooh. Good, keep them going. Last one. Ah, good. And just see what you've got on the day. Turn up with no expectations. Don't be hard on yourself. And work to the energy and strength that you have for that workout on that day. If you have a regular cycle, obviously you'll be tracking it. Okay, oh, I'm a bit keen. Okay, arm up, opposite leg, let's go. And then you will be able to know where you are at. When you hit ovulation, it's likely you will be higher in energy, feeling stronger, feeling more mentally resilient. That is your time to push it before you have to rein it in, potentially before your period. Sometimes it's random, isn't it? Sometimes I'll have the best workout of my life the day before my period starts. Sometimes I'm on the floor. Okay, good, keep it going. Last one. Ooh, well done. They are hard. I dread to think what my arm's doing. Ooh. Right, then we are doing double dumbbells or single dumbbells or no dumbbells for B stance Romanian deadlifts. Okay, feet hip width. Send one of those feet back on your toes. Send your hips back. Breathe it out. So deep breath in as you send them back. Breathe out and tuck under. Losing my balance, I think that's what it is. That's better. Deep breath in. So this is the last round of everything. Then you've done a really good 30-minute strength session. Full body. Working a single side. Identifying any imbalances that you can work on. Good. One more for fun. Well done. And then we are changing sides. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Well done. Just remember which side you did. Okay. Let's go. Nice and controlled back. Pull it forwards with power. Good. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. Keep those dumbbells nice and close to your legs. Shave your legs with dumbbells. Good. Right, we have 10 seconds. Keep that back nice and strong, nice and straight. Last one. Perfect. Then we're on for dumbbell, clean and press. One arm at a time. So it is that your hips come at the same time you shrug. So it's like a powerful hip shrug thing. Also a dance move potentially. Okay, are you ready? And then overhead press, good. So hips and shrug, drive overhead. Try and keep that drive overhead really strict. If you're struggling, you can definitely dip and drive it through your hips again. Deep breath in. I keep getting little bruises on my shoulders because I've got a sloppy form and I'm like bashing my shoulder with this dumbbell. Good. Well done, we've got maybe 2 more reps. Good, and last one. Oh, she's good. Yes, well done. 20 seconds rest and then we are changing arms. Oh, can we just admire that tan, just quickly? Runner's tan. Not that I have had tanned legs in the last 6 years, so it's very exciting for me. Right, okay, are you ready? Let's do the weaker arm for me. I'm gonna keep these strict press. Ugh. Good. Get into a nice little rhythm. Focus on your hips and the shrug. It just basically means that it will feel effortless to get that dumbbell onto your shoulder. It will feel like you're not using your arm to do it, which you're not. Ah! Okay. And one more rep, I think. I feel like I'm going wonky. Oh, well done. Then we are going into, why did I miss one last time? I can't have done, can I? 26, 27, 28, 29, no, that can't be. I've not messed it up. Right, on the floor. Ugh, floor press with glute bridge. Heels close, drive them up, squeeze your glutes, elbows down towards your hips, drive them over mid-chest. Deep breath in, breathe it out. Good. Oh my God, sounded like a demon. Good. Well done, everybody. Deep breath in, breathe it out. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your hips nice and high. Drive it through those heels. Good. Deep breath in, breathe it out. Let's get one more in. Yes, good. Then come up to standing and we are doing hammer curls into single upright rows. What is wrong with me? I can't get off the floor. Such a advert for myself. I can't get up. I need to move this back a little bit. Okay. Feet hip width, knees soft, hips tucked under. Hammer curls. Bring them back down. One upright row. One upright row. Good. Hammer curls. Get those biceps working. Do not let your body do any of the work. You are keeping yourself tucked, tummy in strong. Squeeze those glutes. Good. And one upright row. One upright row. Hammer curl. They're getting a bit tough, aren't they? Upright row. Lead this with your elbow. Good. Hammer curl. If you can't do one of these, you can just stick with the other one. Okay. Bit late for that information now, isn't it, Hannah? Good. What are we doing now? Oh, core, and then we're done. Okay, mountain climbers, and then toe touches. And then we are done. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over. I always wear it shunts over, and then I'll be out of the picture. Right, hands under your shoulders. Pancake bum, tummy in strong. Bringing one knee in at a time. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Well done. Keep those hips tucked, keep that tummy in. You want to keep these nice and slow. Pull that knee in with your abdominals mentally and you will feel more of a, I was going to say contraction, but you'll feel like your abs are working harder. This is going to go through your shoulders, but keep on going. We've literally got 5 seconds left. One more. Yes, well done. Then we're down on your backs for toe touches, or you are doing the little head in the hands, curly up, shoulders off the mat. It probably has a name. I don't know what it is. Curl ups.
Yep. Okay, so either here or you are using your abdominals to roll that shoulder blade off the floor. So keep your tummy down, keep your chin tucked, almost like you're looking at your pants. You don't necessarily want to look at your trainers. Good. Make them work. Oh, a strong core is so good for balance, stability. God, it's not about six-pack abs. It's about not falling over and breaking a hip when we're 80. Yeah. Oh, the abs have got me today. Right, amazing. 30 minutes. 3 rounds, 10 exercises, lots of single-sided work. Really good to iron out imbalances, really good for balance, coordination, all the stuff that we need for, getting old. Thank you so much for doing that one with me today. Do not forget to stretch out and have a lovely day.